Hey guys, what's going on? The Gaming Eater is back and ready to attack, and we're going to do some Final Fantasy VII month. I'm a little late to the party, but what we're going to try to do is in the next 30 days, we're going to attempt to beat Final Fantasy VII. One of my favorite Final Fantasies of all time. I actually played this is my first Final Fantasy ever, so I'm very excited for this. We're going to hit new game and start the very first cutscene. And this is something that back in, I think I got this in, I would say the early 2000s. I picked this up. I never got it right when it came out, but such an amazing game. There she is, that's right. Now, I'm not Japanese and I'm not proper, so I am going to call her Aerith, because Aerith doesn't work for me. Look at those early PS1 cutscenes. Awesome. Snap, that's it right there, Final Fantasy VII. And it doesn't cut any punches either. Straight to the action, that's for sure. Excellent. So the first cutscene is over. I hope you guys liked it. So this is the remastered PC version, well, as they call it, the remastered version. So you might notice that the polygons and everything are a little bit more smoothed out. That's just because the game comes a little bit more, I guess, a little bit more polished. They're going to release this game, actually. This exact game is going to be released on PS4 here, I think, soon? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But the battle system is something that's so great. The limit break system, I love it. But as you can see, the game actually looks really good for like an early PS1 game. I always wondered if he would ever cut off his hair doing that, because like his hair is so spiky. Alright, let's move on. This game does, again, a very good job at framing what's going on as well. Serene Soldier. Yes, sir. Avalanche, of course, the wonderful Resistance group, I suppose. They did a Resistance group as well in Final Fantasy VI as well, the Returners. It was the Returners, right? I'm not going to read every single piece of text as well. I'll go hopefully slow enough that you all can read it. I don't rename characters either, so I don't care what your names are. Once the job's over, I'm out of here. What a little asshole. North Reactor. So, interesting, like I say, it really gives you that Barrett. Wonderful. It really gives you that framing of what's going on in the, context of what you're doing here. Along, little doggy. Okay. Oops. I think I'm gonna go this way. So I'm familiar with the beginning of the game. Hopefully that goes well. As the game goes on, a little less familiar, but we're gonna try to go through it here. I think this is one of the few Final Fantasies where your characters don't start at level 1 either. I think most Final Fantasies do, but this game actually starts out, I think Cloud's level 7 right now, or something like that. I always thought that was kind of odd that they don't start at level 1. Yeah, he's level 7. He starts at level 6, I guess, but I think it's kind of weird that you don't start at level 1. Going into the reactor, baby. Of course we've been in a reactor. Come on, man. Let's do it. Partnering up. Let's do it. This is always such a fun, I find it such a fun beginning, because games in the old days, I say old days, I mean, not that I'm old, but games in these days, man, tutorials were like this. Tutorials were gameplay. They weren't like a stop, you know, everybody needs to, you know, read text, and then the game starts, right? The game starts, and it teaches you how to play, basically, instantly. And by the time you're done this reactor mission, you understand how the battles work, you understand pretty much everything that you're gonna need. Especially with the boss. The boss in this area has a kind of a switching event, you know. You fight him and then you have to kind of understand the different mechanics. So that's something as well that, you know, they teach you right off the bat. So I love the tutorials in this game. Absolutely one of the best things about it. If you're a Final Fantasy veteran, like at this point in time when I was a kid, I had played this at my friend's house a few times, so I had known, you know, the super basics, but even that, like as a kid, I never found it particularly hard because it just eases you in the exactly perfect way to do it. It's a very good game design, that's for sure. Interesting fact, though, too, about the, he just ran through the door. Frickin' Rambo style. Through the door. Fun fact about the controls, I guess. The game, when the PlayStation was designed, every button had a purpose. And it was actually designed that the O button was supposed to be the, you know, go ahead, OK button. Everybody, that's what it was designed for. The X button was supposed to be cancel, and the triangle, triangle or square, I forget which one was designed as menu. I think it was triangle. I forget. But each button had a purpose when they actually designed the console. And Final Fantasy VII used that basic design. But when you go to Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, they use, you know, what is now kind of the common PlayStation configuration, where X is okay and O is not. So, grab that potion. Push a game from the ladder, or use the directional buttons to climb up and down. I am using a controller on the PC because I cannot, for the life of me, use a controller or keyboard. So hopefully in this video we're going to go and beat the boss. We might try and escape as well, and then call it here. We might start the escape. So how are you doing, guys? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, a lot of people have played Final Fantasy, but let me know your experiences with Final Fantasy. Have you played 7? Do you like 7? Is it something that you, you know, some people love to hate it? Some people hate that they love it. So, let me know in the comments below. I mean, what are your feelings on Final Fantasy 7? My personal favorite game, I ended up playing 7, and then 8, and then 9, and then 6, actually, in that order, and my favorites change from day to day, but 9 just holds this place in my heart, you know. So, 7, I think it's the most critically acclaimed Final Fantasy. Fuck it, we're not gonna save. I think 7's the most critically acclaimed Final Fantasy, but, I mean, realistically, I think 9 is, or should be, anyways, the most critically acclaimed. So we got the Restore Materia, a lovely little heal spell. So we're gonna blow it up. Shouldn't you do it? I like how they write Barret to be like, it's just a reactor. I like how they write Barret to be this like gangster, you know, hippie, what? Gangster what? But I guess he's not gangster, he's just like supposed to be this rough, tough guy. But they write it like that, like just do it, like just, you know. Anyways, interesting design choice there. Now my favorite, absolute favorite piece of music in the whole game. I swear to God, I learned how to play this on guitar as soon as I started playing. It's so awesome. As much as I love some other Final Fantasies, this game does Final Fantasy boss music the best. The final theme as well. The final theme of Sephiroth as well is just, it's so epic. This guy's not that hard, but, you know, realistically, again, this is a tutorial, so don't worry about dying. It's an easy thing. Oh, use Bolt. I think Bolt. I don't know if he's weak to Bolt. He's a freaking robot. You'd think, right? And Scorpion Tail. Let's use. Cloud? Yeah, let's use Potion. In this boss fight is where they kind of give you the introduction to limit breaks. You see, it's just an ingenious way. And now the mechanic changes. You're gonna learn quickly. Be careful. Tackle the tails up, he's gonna fuck you up. So this is one of those things where, and this happens from time to time. I think it happens more than once in this game where you like, the boss kind of changes mid-fight, and you know, it changes the mechanic mid-fight. So, we're just going to hang out. Hopefully we can get this guy down here pretty quick. Wonderful. Bolt. Bam. I never understood this ability, like what it's actually supposed to do. I've been playing this game for, you know, over 10 years. And I still don't understand what the hell it's supposed to actually do. Barret's gonna get a limit break here in a sec. Bolt. Big shot. He's a big shot. Oh, never mind. Barret's not gonna get to use his limit break. Poor guy. All ready to shoot and nowhere to shoot it. And Barret levels up. We got an upgrade for Barret. So we have 10 minutes to get the hell out of here. In the menus, it actually does count down as well. We're going to put Barret with Wunderfeld. Let's get out of here, yes? Quick save real quick. I think what we're going to do, because the game from here on out kind of goes a little bit longer, we're going to call it for episode number 1. Guys, if you have any comments, let me know. How are you liking Final Fantasy? Have you played a lot of the games? Let me know in the comment section below. And guys, if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe, because Final Fantasy 7 month, for the next 30 days at the very least, we're going to be hitting this up hardcore. So let me know what you guys think. As always, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care, everybody.